We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Ricky Vaughn is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Stepping up to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Ricky.
First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here now the 2-2. Pops this one up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now another 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Vaughn is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Giambi.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP Jason Giambi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Reggie Jackson would be next. 2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Next up for the A's, Reggie Jackson. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Giambi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Matt Olson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here's the 3-0. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D'Lo. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the A's 1 and the Indians nothing. Chris Bassett will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Settling in now, number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, number 24.
Here it comes. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And Dan, D'Lo, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Down is full. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now for Cleveland, number 13. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-0 is a ball down and away. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Striding in for the Indians, Donnie Larson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
In the dirt. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
A 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's got it, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
So striding in, Lee Van Dyke, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. From the belt, the pitch, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
A man at third with 1 away. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. From the stretch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Right fielder looking up. Adios, pelota. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him. And when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays, as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 27.
Stepping in, number 27. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the pitch. Three runs already home here. And he lays off for ball 1.
Playing 11.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-1 Indians. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding in for Oakland, Tony Kemp. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
2 out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. The Tribe lead this one 3-1. Stepping in, Charles Graham comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Davis going back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Toby Reyna.
Coming to the plate now, Toby Reyna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Taken, but called a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And it's fouled away. bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. He's right there, and he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jake Taylor.
Now at the plate, Jake Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
High in the air out to center field. Davis is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ricky Henderson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In the air out to right. Number 13 is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Digging in, Jason Giambi. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Reggie Jackson will be next. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one got a piece of him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Stepping up now, Matt Olson. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Olsen is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Fastball well outside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. 3-2. And now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. The 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the 3rd, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Number 24 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hit on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Now in the box, number 13. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. Out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Simeon's there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the second baseman, Johnny Larson.
Coming to the plate now, Donnie Larson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-1. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Now at the plate, Lee Van Dyke. Runner in scoring position with Sir John.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. Ball 2 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ah. 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chris Davis.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Tony Kemp.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
Playing 11.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
To the plate now, Ricky Henderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Henderson is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. He stays alive, still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Another full count pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi, has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. And to score from third, the tying run.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Indians.
Now at the plate, Willie Mays comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Down and away, ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
In now, number 27. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. In the dirt here. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is off the wall. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Charles Graham, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
At the plate, Toby Reyna, the potential second run of the inning, stands at third. First offering on its way. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. On a line, that's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
At the plate, Chris Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You're playing 11, 1-1.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. Payoff pitch one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box, Tony Kemp. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. 3 and 0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable. He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Murphy.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved 1 more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Bob Feller trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 19, Bob Feller.
Sean Murphy will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're still down 5-3. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 24, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Playing 11.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, number 13. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He was a ground-out victim last time up. The 1-0 delivery.
Cue ball. No strike.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Sinker. 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. Stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Jake Diekman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Donnie Larson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. The 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Diekman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Steal. Runner goes. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chapman has it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, no left fielder, Lee.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Lee Van Dyke. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit this at that. Not much reason for it.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
1 strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Willie Mays would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 3-2 one more time. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. The next 3-2. Drilled to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1, and it remains 5-3. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ricky Henderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Here's the first pitch to him. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Too high, ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains full. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate, Jason Giambi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone. So a solo home run here for Jason Giambi. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home. Two and one.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the Athletics 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Willie Mays. From the stretch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
2-1. Three balls, 2 strikes, full count.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 27.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, number 27. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way.
No, that's the ball. 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one.
1-1.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, Charles Graham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Henderson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Toby Reyna.
Now batting, Toby Reyna. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a strike. Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
No strike.
Two and 0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too high, and it's 3 and 0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3 and 1. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The next 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. So a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 6-4. Joaquin Soria gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Joaquin Soria.
Ready once again, Jake Taylor.
Leading off for the Indians, the catcher, Jake Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
1-0.
And the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Soria, the native of Mexico. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Indians have an early threat here in the inning. It's a leadoff triple. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
Number 24 stands in as he looks at ball one here. A runner in scoring position with none out. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
3 balls, 2 strikes, count is full.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, number 13, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's the ball. We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball. 2 balls.
A man at third with one away. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is lined softly here to the left side. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Donnie Larson waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donnie Larson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Lee Van Dyke will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Has a look, now the pitch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
J.B. Wendelken takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Stepping in now, Willie Mays, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball. Plane 11, 1-1.
Grounded to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 24, Reggie Henderson.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Now the pitch.
No. Ball. 2-1.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 9-4. Digging in once again, number 27. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Hitter, number 27.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Davis is after it. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 23, Charles Graham.
Stepping into the box, Charles Graham. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In now, Toby Reyna. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Jackson is there, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Digging in now, Jake Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They're on top, however, 9-4. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Giambi. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
The 2-0 to Giambi. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled off. Hit sharply toward the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way.
Yeah.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Taylor gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Jackson is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Matt Olson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Too much action on the changeup, and he's behind 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in, Matt Chapman. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-1.
The 2-1. 3-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Bob Feller claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 9 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.